Hello, this is Mike Barnes with the SEO Alien, and what I'd like to talk with you about is how to create a strong internet presence very quickly. Actually, it doesn't take much time if you're using the right tools. Now, what I'm going to share with you is the foundation, and believe me, there's a lot more than what you can do, but unless you've built this foundation, you may just be spinning your wheels. So the first thing that you should start with is a blog. The blog is very important because today the search engines are looking for activity. They're looking for how many people like your posts, how many people share your posts. And a web page, I'm not saying you shouldn't have one. It should be perhaps one part of your online marketing strategy. But if a website nowadays is really nothing more than a brochure site or a business card, the reason that they're having a hard times on the search engines is simply because they're static. There's not much activity on a website, where with your blog you can create that activity. So number one, start with a good blog. Number two, a Twitter page. Now, when you're creating your Twitter page, put in your company profile and make sure that it's full of the keywords that people would be using to find a company like yours. Your keywords, your company description are very important for your Twitter page. Number two, make sure you add your domain name. We still see dozens and dozens, hundreds and hundreds of Twitter pages that people just neglect to put in their domain name. And there's a reason for that. Number one, people will click it, but most importantly is that is a very valuable backlink to your website or to your blog, because Twitter tends to have a very high page rank, and that's a very valuable backlink to your website or your blog. And also, make your Twitter page like a billboard. What you want to do is you want to have your company information where people can contact you, your email address, in the background of your Twitter page. Look at it this way. If you're driving down the highway and you see a billboard that's just full of text and no contact information, people aren't going to be able to find you. So look at your Twitter page as a billboard and put that company information in there. You will probably get phone calls directly from your Twitter page if you do that. Number three is you want a Facebook fan page. Now, it's called a Facebook page now, but most people know it as a Facebook fan page or a Facebook business page, but Facebook does call it just Facebook page. The reason you want a Facebook page is, well, number one, you don't want to be posting all your business information on your personal page. You'll tend to lose your followers that way when you do that. Your personal page should be just that. It should be for your personal stuff. Your fan page is also indexed by Google, so your personal page isn't. So posting all your business information on your personal page isn't going to be indexed by Google. On your fan page, it will. So when people do a search for information about a company like yours, trying to find a company like yours, there's a very good possibility that your Facebook page will appear on the top of the search engines, where your profile page will not. So invite your friends. You can build a Facebook fan page from facebook.com/pages. Fourthly, content. Content is king. Now, there's a lot of techniques here on creating good content and creating it so you want people to share it. That's what you want to. Your objective is to have people to share your content, retweet your content. The search engines are actually paying attention to that type of volume, and we have lots of tips on the SEO Alien on how to do that. But content is king, and you want to have content. How often do you need to post? Just whatever you want. If you want to post once a month, that's fine. If you want to post once a week, that's fine too. If you want to post once a day, that's fine too. The point I'm trying to make is be consistent at whatever pace you're doing it. One is for the search engines, so they know, hey, you're posting at this type of rate. But more importantly, it's for your followers, so they know, hey, this guy posts once a week, or once a day, or once a month, and your followers will know that pattern. So you want to try to be consistent there as well. Content is the fuel that will give your online presence the power that you need. So look at it that way. The content is fuel. So the more content you have, and make sure it's original content. Don't be copying other people's articles or other people's posts. You want it to be original. You want it to be relative to the theme of your website. And the best thing you can do is think about current events or trending subjects regarding your niche, and post on that. So building your foundation, here's where a lot of people make a big mistake. They do the right things. They create the Twitter page, they create the Facebook page, they create YouTube and LinkedIn. Now I only put these 4 up here because they're the superpowers, but trust me, there's dozens more that you can use. And what happens is you may do the right thing. From those pages, you're driving people to your capture page, to your information page, or to your website page. That's all fine and dandy. You're doing the right thing. However, if you look at the middle of this picture, there's a big empty space there. Now, the way I like to look at this is like a big circus tent. Now, if you've ever been to one of those fairs, the big top is in the middle. And there's a reason why they do that, because that's where the big events are. So they pack that big top with their big attractions, and then they have exit points. Now, when you exit that big top, what you're doing is you're exiting to their big money games, their big money rides. Well, that's the same thing you want to do here. Is you want people to leave to your Twitter page, to your YouTube page, your LinkedIn page, your Facebook page, or whatever other social media that you may have out there. Well, how do you do that? Simple. You do it with your blog. The blog is your big top. And that way you can get people to follow you all around your social media. And that's what you want to create. You want people to follow you on Twitter, follow you on Facebook, follow you on YouTube. And you do that with your blog. And your blog, when done correctly, will get to the top of the search engines for the articles that you're submitting. So the more articles you submit, the more keywords you can go after, key phrases that people are going to search and find you on the top of the search engines. So once you build your foundation with your blog, your Twitter page, your Facebook page, and you start adding content to syndicate it out there, now you can start adding all the other cool sites that are out there. And you don't have to do it all at once. You just take your time. There's some big ones, magic yellows like your online yellow pages. You have superpages.com, Buzzle.com, Delicious, Dig, and Stumble Upon are bookmarking sites that you should create profiles for. And then there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other sites you can do this with as well. But unless you have that foundation built first, it's not going to be quite as effective. Now, if you go to the SEO Alien and click Packages, you'll see the very first one is Create Your Own Blog with Flex Squeeze. We highly recommend Flex Squeeze because it is super customable, but it's designed for affiliate marketing and niche marketing. And it's just like the title says, it's extremely flexible. And you can add several different looks to your website. Just do it. Just go take a look at it. You'll love it. And if you just click Packages at the top of the page, you'll see where we have a professional article service as well. And we have our professional writers. They're from United States that actually research your niche and write articles specifically for your niche or for your company or for your industry. And you get 4 articles a month, and they're HTML ready, meaning that they have the paragraph tags in them, and all you have to do is copy and paste them into your blog. Now you may want to look at them and edit them a little bit, but here's the neat thing about it, is that they give you a place to start. So they're great articles. They're 350 to 450 word articles, and you get 4 a month, and you can find those from SEOalien.com/packages. And while you're at the Alien, click our tips and tricks, and you'll find tons of information on what you'll need to help your website presence, to help your blog presence, to help your online presence to get to the top of the search engines. And while you're there, don't forget to like us on Facebook. We would appreciate that. So thank you very much for listening. Here's how you build a strong internet presence from the foundation. You need those 4 tips, and you need to do it. Go to the SEO Alien and learn more. Thank you very much.